guess I get another shot at this. We're gonna play this again. I just recorded this video again and it cut out early on. So, how I avoid burnout in Clash of Clans? Playing on minis. Now, what that does is it feels refreshing to do low level attacking. When you go from, say, Town Hall 9, if that's what your main level is and you're feeling burnt out, you're doing Lava Union or some ground raid that involves spearing right through the middle of a Town Hall 9. Or you're doing the Baby Dragon Army, and that's something entirely different, and that's scary. But then you can go back, like a mini, say a Town Hall 7, if you've got a Town Hall 7 mini. Dragloon, Loonion, easy stuff, basic as it gets. Or even better, start a new account. Go from the bottom. You start out just raiding with barbarians. Or the wizards at the first raid, the wizards that the game gives you at the start to go through the tutorial. And the best part is, you don't have to focus on the mini. You can just play on the mini when you're feeling burnt out. Which is why I find them so valuable. Next. War. Throw yourself into war, if that's your thing. The thing about war is it only takes, at most, 2 hours out of your day when it's battle day. And that is including you strategize, train your army, and attack. Twice. And this, unless you're the guy making clan strategy, if your clan does that, which mine does, I do that. Well, me and Docs, the clan leader. Try your best to get 6 stars every war. Or make a good war base that's really hard to break into. To break through. That's a good one. That's another thing I do. Here's another thing. Walls. If you're trophy pushing at Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever. Upgrade your walls. Okay? Because keep one builder open. I do this on my accounts when I trophy push. Keep one builder open to upgrade walls. Because even when you've got these 5 to 12 day up to 14 day sometimes upgrades, you can upgrade multiple walls a day depending on the level. And the feeling of progress it won't for everyone, but it can help you avoid feeling burnt out. It's another one of my things. And then trophy pushing. This isn't one I do when I burn out, but I know people who have, and it's restored their interest in the game. If you're feeling burnt out on the upgrade grind, trophy push. Say if you're Town Hall 9 and you're chilling out in High Crystal Low Masters, which is roughly where an active Town Hall 9 should be, unless they're low level farming, trophy push. Drag yourself up into champions because the loot bonus up there is good enough to make up for the lack of loot you might have. And that's not to say there is a lack of loot, because on my own accounts, in my own experience, there's a good chance you'll just do it. It'll just make up for, it'll make up the difference between the farming raids you find in low crystal, high gold. If the loot bonus will make that back with the raids you'll find in champions. Now, next, base building. This is one I do. Usually, this is something I do all the time. I'm always working on a base. Always. Even if it's, between raids, I hop over, lay out a wall design or something and see, envision where things go. And that takes my mind off of it. As long as you check on how close your army is to being ready, unless you're boosting, that makes it a little harder, you should be fine. There's no problem. And base building doesn't just have to be designing like a war base or a farming base. You can also design a progress base. You can design one just for laughs. It can be weird. Whatever. It's whatever you want to do. It's your base. And then here's another thing I do, and the final thing we're going to address. Give yourself something to do between raids. So if you're like an artsy kind of person, sketch, draw. Maybe, I mean, I draw on my whiteboards that I use them all the time. Draw on paper, draw, maybe if you're trying to be an author, write, any progress is progress on anything, it's on some, as long as it's something you enjoy, or it's something you have to get done that you'll feel good having gotten done, it can help avoid the burnout from grinding on this addictive game for too long. Yeah, I think that's the last one we're going to address, because I think that's it. I'll see you in the next one then, guys. Later.